I am 30 years old
30
to 31.
to 31.
Yeah.
30 to 31. Okay.
31 in August. I have birthday 8 of 8 1988.
Oh wow.
88.
Yeah,
Okay. 88.
88.
yeah.
That's your number. Okay. Kostas, can you, in the best way that you can you describe to me your earliest memory here on the island? Like childhood memory. The first thing you could remember of your life.
The first thing that I just come to my mind is to run without clothes on this area.
In front of your parents' home.
Yes, without clothes, no shoes, nothing. That was a nice question. I like.
And how old do you think you were?
Can't remember. 3?
3? And was it summer or winter?
Summer. I
Summer?
was naked.
Okay, yeah. Were you with your siblings? Your brothers?
No,
or
no, no, no,
sisters?
no.
Just
We,
by
we
yourself?
have a big difference. They are 12 years older than me.
Can you describe anything else that was happening? Like, what were your parents doing? Was there water running, or were you under the tree, or just out front?
I just remember out front with the dirt and all this stuff. And I have other memories, if you like.
Okay, yeah.
I remember once that I climbed to an olive tree that we have here and I can't go down.
You climbed up?
Yes, but
How high do you think you climbed?
it was easy to go up.
It was easy to go up.
But very hard to go down.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
stay there until my brother comes.
So he came and saved you. One time when I was little, I was hanging from a tree, like really little, like 2 years old.
Yeah.
This was told to me. And I was with my parents' friend, and he got a phone call, and he left me there, hanging.
Stay there?
Yeah, for a while. I didn't fall though. He said, "Oh shit, I have to go back and get her."
That's crazy.
Okay, do you have other memories?
After that, the only thing that I remember is to work.
Working.
You're working, yes.
Working
I remember my birthday on the place that my fathers have the job. We do there the birthdays, we do all the day there. I was all my life working.
Working.
Yes, my first job is to change the change. So they give me 100 drachmas and I give back 250s.
Oh, change. Okay.
The change.
Okay. Okay. Make change. Okay.
Yeah. My English is not perfect, but I'm
And I
trying.
like to
No,
change
you're
the
perfect.
change.
Eh?
I like to change
Yeah.
very much.
How old were you when you started working for your father?
Don't remember.
You don't remember?
Look,
Probably.
it's about 95, 94,
Okay.
about 6.
Okay. What do you like most about living here in Kefalonia? Like the most?
Almost.
Not besides your family, but about the island specifically.
I like the nature.
The nature?
Yes, of course. The nature became my work, became my life. So, I like the nature.
And you once told me about how you get some of the wood from the olive tree, and you said you
That's
have to wait for the moon.
the moon, yeah, that's a nice story.
Yeah, tell me.
So, in every place in the earth you are is different, the dates and the way that the wood is working. But here in Kefalonia, because the olives make the fruits in late September and the beginning of October, and people harvest them until the end of 15th of November is the last date of harvesting the olive trees. Then the olive trees, because they are growing up in a place like Kefalonia, and then they are here for years and years. Some of the olive trees are more than 100 years old. They know that we have in November and December that is a period of rain, so they don't keep water inside the trunk. But it's a problem with the moon that when there's a full moon absorbing the water from inside the tree to the leaves. So the best period for Kefalonia to cut an olive tree is only 4 days, and those days that is in January and we don't have moon.
No moon in January.
No moon in January.
Just 4 days.
4 days.
Wow, okay.
And
that's,
then?
and that's when you guys harvest the trees.
No. That's when you harvest the wood.
The wood. You harvest the olives
In
in
October.
in
September,
late September, and
October.
October. Okay. And what do you think is the worst thing about living here? Like one bad thing.
Population.
Population. Expand on that.
It's very hard to live with this. Only few people. And if you don't match, that's hard for people like us to match with other people. It's really hard to find people like you. This is the hardest part.
Yeah, because it's so small.
Yeah. There's two ways. Or you live, or you stay alone. I choose the second.
Yeah.
I prefer the island. And I can't do this job everywhere. I can do this job that I choose because I'm still here.
Yeah. Well, you make your own business.
What?
You make your own business.
Yes,
you
I
make
make
your
my own
money. You're
business.
independent in that way.
Yes. I do my studies alone. I pay for my studies alone. I pay everything. I used to work in festivals and sell my crafts. Go all over the island and to Ithaca, next other island, and collect some money. In 2013, the government took us the license to sell on the streets.
They took the license.
Yes.
You could not sell.
So I have started to build a business, but I can't sell it anymore on the streets. So I opened my store on Brugarati Cave. I stayed there for a year, and then down to Sami.
Well, I think that. Are you happy overall, though? Even though you
No,
couldn't sell
I'm
on
not
the street?
happy.
You're not happy.
Because I am inside for work. Yeah, I used to travel all over the island, and
Yeah.
when those festivals coming, Greek music, dancing, I have missed everything to be in four walls.
Yeah, you're stuck in your
Yeah.
location
Yeah.
because of the shop, and you can't move around and go to these festivals.
On the other hand, I can't sell what I have sold in my store on the street, but it's the way of life to working on the streets.
Yeah,
That's amazing because you're meeting people, you do everything you like.
it's more. Do you feel like you're more?
You don't care about your clothes.
Yeah, it's more about engaging with
Yes.
the community, and you have that freedom to move. So,
Yeah.
if you could change anything in Kefalonia, if you were in charge of Kefalonia,
Yeah.
and you were the, I don't know what the
I would change everything.
like top 3 things.
Top 3. I bring the seasons. So I make a law for the stores because the community depends on the stores. When it's Easter or Christmas, the stores must be Christmas or Easter. I don't know if you understand this.
Yeah.
Must
So
be have seasons, not all the year the same.
you wish that there were seasons.
Yes, we have to feel the season. Here is Christmas, a black town, no lights, no nothing. Only my store with a vitrine with a little train. All the children are out, and all the other stores nothing. You don't feel the Christmas.
That's so bad.
Yeah, you don't feel
No Christmas
anymore.
spirit.
But they used to be, but not anymore. After the Greek crisis,
Yeah.
people are very, very disappointed from 2006, and every
Yeah.
year was less and less. But I make a law to everyone must do it, because in the end,
Everyone must celebrate and
Yeah.
go big.
yes, because in the end, it's something to have fun.
Do you ever dress up as Santa Claus? for the
Of
kids?
course, yes.
Santa Claus. Okay, and then what's
I
okay?
have
so-
done it also out of season,
Yeah.
like something like your Halloween,
Yeah,
but the
Halloween.
Greek style one.
When is the Greek style Halloween? Is
it's-
it the same day?
No, it's in April. It's
April.
religious.
Oh, okay.
It's a movement celebration. It's not always the same.
Not, oh, so it's like maybe a
Yes.
third.
It's like in
maybe
the Rio de
so.
Janeiro
It's maybe
when they
similar-
do the carnival.
Yes, it's in Jewish culture as well. They
Yeah.
have
Okay,
they dress up for them.
so you make the seasons celebration.
They used to dress up to, you know, to scare the elves.
Okay.
But
So
after
it's
coming
meant
the
to be scary.
fashions and you know,
And it's a religious holiday. Yes, because in the United States, Halloween is like totally pagan.
yeah.
It's not a religious holiday. Okay, so that's your first thing you would change.
Yes, I will change it. Yeah.
And then number 2.
All of those are hard. I didn't know. You see, everyone advertised Kefalonia for a store, for a company. I like to advertise Kefalonia as an island, the natural beauty. People not coming here to stay on a table of restaurant for all the day. People go on the mountains to see the farmers, the people.
Yeah.
Meet the people of Kefalonia, because the people of Kefalonia are amazing. Eh?
Yeah.
They are so interesting. In a small village, you can find the most interesting person that you can imagine.
I know. I met many good people when I was here alone last summer.
That's the best part of the island to me, is the people
Yeah,
and the
people.
nature.
Yeah.
So you
And we
want
need to take those people from the hiding place and bring them out. People love
Yeah.
their work. Not, you know, here you are an artist when you are a friend for someone. I have seen amazing miracles inside the halls of the houses. And those people,
And they don't do anything.
Yeah,
It's like
nothing.
you have to know them
Yeah,
and be
yeah.
invited into their
Of
home
course.
to see it. So you would inspire social engagement through the arts on the island.
This is missing, and you know we have a great history in Kefalonia. Because
Yes.
here we don't have the Turkish Empire, so we have the Ionian school of painting.
Yeah.
But all the others do nothing, do war, and we do arts, music, and so many things, other things. And we need to not have only one art, music and dance. It's more arts. Neither painting. It's arts. It's sculpturing. It's people that just gave scraps and make something. Everything.
Yeah.
Here, everyone knows music, painting, and dance. It's not only this, and theater, okay.
Yeah, you don't have
Cinema.
to be so like restricted about it because it's more open.
Yes, it's open.
Okay.
Maybe someone is bonsai artist. I love those.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very strange for me to wait years and years just to make a little tree.
Yeah.
But it's an art.
Yeah, no, it is.
And I respect it because I can do it.
Well, I respect what you do because I could never do this. Okay.
For me, it's nothing. You see, when you
you've
can
been
do
doing it
something,
for so long, yeah. So
the good for me, what I think that is very good, is that the thing that I can do it.
you have your confidence to do it.
Yeah, you see, if you do it, okay, you do it. You always like the time that you make something, not the results of this.
Yeah,
See,
process.
I never look back. Okay, I have some favorite pieces, but okay, I made it. I think the traveling from a piece of wood to a final
The journey of
the
the
journey,
object
yeah.
of the wood.
This is important for me. And if I do something, maybe it's very hard, very difficult. But if you do it, it's not hard and difficult. You do it.
It's worth it.
Yeah. You just do it. I don't know. I don't know if you understand this.
No,
For me, it's-
we understand. Yes, no,
I think
absolutely.
we understand very
Yeah.
well.
Okay, and then you have one more.
to change.
It's okay if not. But you're all powerful being. You can do anything. You change the seasons. You have people
The
come
season,
out.
season.
You have
People come out.
people come to the island, engage with the artists,
Yeah.
and not just restricted.
Yeah. And artist is a part of nature of the island, eh?
Yes.
Because I think everything you have lived in your life, you put it on your crafts.
Yes.
So it's this go together. Nature of Kefalonia, the people of Kefalonia. And I don't know what else. I think it's good. It's beautiful Kefalonia. Not need a lot of change, just like some bright brains.
Is there anything that you want for yourself?
No.
You're content?
I like to worth to work, because at the moment in Greece it's not worthing to work. But this is a big thing for everyone.
Yeah. Just
It's
to
not
have the
only
stability.
Greeks. Yes.
You don't want to have to struggle.
To worth to work. Here you make 10 and the government gave with 82%. So it's not reason to work.
The
And,
government takes 82%. I remember you telling me that, and that's why it's so difficult to travel, right?
Of course, because and what I found last year that is very interesting. You know, I have a conversation with a guy from Germany about all the crisis in Greece because affected by the Germany government and all this. I told him that it's very hard for us to travel. He said, no, but I come in here for 60 euro. And we put the same app on our mobile phone and the same dates.
Yeah.
He make an offer of 67 euro to come and go back to Germany, and mine was 700 euro
And that's because of the government?
because it's the IP of a Greek phone.
Does that make you angry?
Yes, of course. Because traveling is part of our life.
Do you think that the government is taking all this money? Do you feel like your taxes and this money that they're taking from you, you're seeking any benefits from it?
Yes,
Like what? Like service?
nothing.
Nothing.
No,
You'd get-
because you like to go to hospital, it's not doctors, no materials. You like to go to the school, you must pay for your children an outside teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the police?
I like to change something, but this is not on the island.
Okay.
It's all over Greece.
Just Greece. Okay. What would you change all over Greece?
The school.
The schools. You'd make better schools.
Yes.
K
Yeah.
through from young to high school, and then also
Everything.
university. All of education.
Not the universities. Universities, you choose where you go, but the school, the main school, that is all together, is different.
Yeah.
Because if I like to be physician, I go to be a physician.
You have that choice. Yeah.
It's not necessary for me to learn it in first school.
Yeah.
You see, the Greek school. Let me come outside. The Greek school probably is the hardest all over Europe.
Really.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you think that? I mean, obviously, the children who must go to school, they deserve a better education.
Look, to be a children is a bless.
Yeah.
To be a child is a bless, and you need just a bit to live this age. The most beautiful age on your life is when you don't need to work.
Yeah. You need to enjoy it and,
Yeah,
and be a kid.
Yes. How can you enjoy? I think about the last classes of the high school. It's 3 classes. They read day by day, all the day, just to take a number in the end. I don't know. I don't like this.
It's not fair.
No, because when you are 17, 16, 18, you like to have fun. And to lose those 3 years that you experimental with love, sex, enjoying drug, you try everything.
You're developing as a person,
Yes.
experimenting
Yes,
and
of course.
growing.
Is the period that you can speak with a person that is 10 years old and a person that is 50 years old. You can do everything when you are 16, 17, 18 in these 3 ages. And they spend their lives just to be inside and read.
So you think that they should be out?
Yes. I don't say to be very low educated, but it's not necessary for me that I will be going to have a gardens to learn how the physics are.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand it. The level of studies is very high because they prepare them all to be scientists outside of Greece.
But you think that they should be taught, the school should be better and they should be engaging with nature more and be wanting to stay here. Is that what you're saying?
I
To
say
make
that
Greece better
must
instead of
be-
leaving?
Must be easier. I don't know if I think to live or stay is a personal thing, but it must be easier so the people can have fun.
You have to make it more
Yes.
attainable.
What do we have to remember for our lives? When we are happy and when we are very sad. Why to remember that we just reading? What did you do in 16? I'm reading. What did you do in 17? I'm reading. I will never read. I was never reading, and I have done so much things because I always work. And I feel very sad for those that I ask, have you been? I know people around us that have not go away from the island until you get 18 years old. And they only just read.
They don't have the opportunity to
No.
travel
No.
and
I
more
remember
than
myself in 14, 14 years old, I traveled to Corfu. 15 years old, I was in Athens. And now you ask and say, no, nowhere. I have been with my parents just for one day to doctors and come back.
because it's impossible. Then because
Bec-
it's too hard.
It's too hard.
It's really unfair.
Yes. And now that the examination period, you see no children around. You go out and you see no children around. That is crazy because the best, okay, now it's not the best weather, but normally in the May is the best weather. You start
Yeah.
to make swimming, you meet out with your friends, the day is bigger. It's not fair.
And the kids, they don't have summer vacation.
It's not kids, just
Just
machines.
everybody. Yeah, everybody is struggling to work and they don't get to enjoy.
Yes. And why? Why I need to read this if I like to be a wood turner? That they have closed the school of wood turning in Greece from 1976. Why I need to learn this? Why I need to learn all of those stuff? Teach me something that I will use it in my life.
Yeah.
I like to change the school. This is the
Okay.
first
That's
thing.
the
That is for
biggest
all the
thing.
Greece.
For all of Greece.
I know that it's hard because we have islands.
Yeah.
So we don't have too many schools that you learn something like computers or crafts or engineering.
Yeah.
The high schools that they are mixed with techniques.
Yeah, in the United States, they have technical schools. You can even go in from high school and then you can do programs like technical school for college. So you can learn skills
Yes.
and not so much like not everyone is going to be an academic. Not everyone is going to want to read and
Yeah.
research
Here
and
everyone
do all
is-
these things.
And in the end, those children, they have read so much and they know so much, they're, as persons, are not educated. As a person, as a personality. You are educated by letters and books, but not as a personality.
Not as experience. They don't have
Experience.
life
Yeah,
experience.
they don't have life.
No life skills. Only
18
academic.
I know people 18 years old, but they know how to have fuck. It's crazy.
Yeah. Is there anything that you wish people coming to the island from all over the world that you wish that they would know before they come? That they wouldn't already know?
They must know that we are poor but proud. I think only this, because some people coming here, and then all entire Greece, say you have crisis, sell me this cheaper, give me the room cheaper, I eat cheaper. No, because we pay the same price with you. When I go
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
I have the same price.
Yeah, you don't, they shouldn't have
And-
to take advantage,
yeah.
right? Okay.
We are poor but proud. And I think all the poor people are all over the globe is like that.
Is there anything else you want to say?
I don't know. I can speak for hours. No, I told you from at the beginning, we are only few here. We don't have the time to speak with each other.
When are you going to come to the United States? Not if, but when.
When? When? You like a date?
Yeah.
I can't give you a date.
You should come and do a workshop.
Where?
I can
Look,
recommend.
Look, I do workshops all over Greece.
Wood turning workshop in the
Yeah.
United States.
Oh, that would be amazing for me.
I know a place specifically. It's called Aramont School of Arts and Crafts, and it's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which is just north of Georgia.
Yeah.
It's a state just north of where we live. Well, she lives in California, but north of Atlanta.
In California, they have olive trees.
Yes, they do.
It's just like Kefalonia.
But they
California.
want to bring. They have a special wood turning. I met many people who
Yeah?
do wood turning
Wow.
for 30, 40 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I'll share them with you on Instagram. But that's something you should think about.
You see, for those things, someone need to ask you to do it.
Yeah.
As I work with Austria, they call
Yeah,
me
you
there.
have to be invited. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm be invited. I'm be invited to Athens and
You know,
Thessalonica.
even Fulbright Foundation.
What is this?
So their office is in Athens, and they give you money to study in the United States, and they give money to students in the United States to study in
Yes.
other countries.
But the Greeks, to be 30 years old,
No,
you're very old.
No. It doesn't. They don't care about age.
No. But
They
for the
look at
Greeks,
your experience.
if you are
For
30
Greek
years
citizens.
old, you are old. You need to start to build something.
You're building something.
Yeah,
Yes.
you've already started.
Yes,
Something.
but if I leave it, I lose everything. Everything that I have built in Greece, if I leave, I lose it.
Even for
I
a
can-
month.
I can go only for 1 month away.
I see.
Yes, so you can't do studies for a month.
Okay. Still worth it.
Yes, of course. And to come to America is the money that I need to work about 5 years,
Yeah.
and maybe more because I need to spend 1 month there.
Well, maybe you can apply for something and they can pay for you to come.
Yes.
Get it paid
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
So
This is a way.
they pay you to
Yeah,
do
yes.
it because
Yes, I
you're
know.
bringing a service,
Yeah.
and then you can work with different types of wood that you haven't worked with, North American wood. Maybe.
But the interesting thing is that everywhere that I saw my wood turning, because the way I use the olive wood.
It's specialty.
So
California.
California have not special olive wood, just an olive wood.
Yes.
The Greek olive wood are amazing. If you see the both together, being crazy.
It's different.
Yeah, because it's the way that they grow up the trees, it's the earth that is count, and it's the way that the people treat them.
Yeah.
And there are trees in California, maybe the older trees will be 150 years old. Here we have 700 years old olive trees.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, big difference.
They are growing up in Greece from forever.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Athens.
And
They
it
took
has-
the name from the olive tree. You know this, the story?
No.
Yes, when they like to. A strange creature lives at the stone of Acropolis in Athens, so asking for gods to bring him gifts, and will be named the place of Athens by the god who gives the best gift. So Poseidon goes there with a horse. That's very nice, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You
Yes.
say
yes,
you can-
horses.
You can do with a horse the land, you can do war, you can travel, you can hang in stuff, you can do all the things that you can do with a horse. And goddess Athena brings an olive tree. That is the life of Greece, is the olive tree. If you think an olive tree is in Greece, so you can use the wood, you can eat, you can make the oil, you can use the nut for heating, you can use every part of olive tree. And so she win the competition and named the capital of Greece Athens.
She won the competition.
Yeah, it was a competition. Like,
Athena won. And what is this strange creature?
if I remember well, the name was Kekropas. 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 Yes,
Okay.
if I remember well. That say on the rock of Athens, where is now the Acropolis. It's lovely story, yeah? So you understand how powerful is this tree for us.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Arguably the most
Also,
powerful
we have here in
history.
Kefalonia, we have some strange stuff. Because it was always poor families. Maybe one tree is 5 families that they have each branch. So one branch is mine, the other one is to my brother, and the other one to my sister. Because they have only one olive tree on a stranger's land. I can have a tree on your land, and you can't touch it if you get my permission. That is amazing.
Yeah, because if it's your tree,
Yeah. You can build a house if you have the land, and in the center is my olive tree. And maybe it's not only mine, it's mine and my neighbors. Or it's not necessary to be my sister or brother,
Yes.
family.
so it's truly a physical and real family tree.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Incredible.
Amazing. It's very funny and make a lot of fights for this.
Yeah, they fight for the trees.
Yes, they fight.
They say, this is my tree. No,
Yeah, because
this is my tree.
if I have my tree on your land, you can build. And if you like to build, I don't allow you because I don't like to cut my tree. I neither like another tree to get. I like mine tree.
Because the trees are...
It's a part of the family. My
Part of the
grandfather
family.
gave me that his grandfather gave him. And then, you know, the Ionian Islands, before they be together with Greece, is the only place in. It's not a centimeter with not an owner. I don't know if you understand this. The land is separate to the people, so each place have an owner. It's not a free or not.
It's not
a
open
go-
real estate. It
Yeah, yeah.
belongs to someone.
Someone, always.
Okay.
Every
Always.
centimeter. After the connection, because we do this, so Greece can't take our land.
Yeah, so they can't come and take it and say,
Yeah.
you know, we're going to make this business.
I like to change one thing more.
Okay. What's the other thing?
Yes. The architecture design.
Okay.
I like the new houses that they build would be as the old time, as must be the traditional house of Kefalonia.
Do you want to you want the tradition, the architecture to keep with tradition?
Yes. I don't know, the Venetian style of houses that we used to have. They stopped this and built houses like those and those. Terrible. And if you go to Fiscardo, you see the real beauty of houses and the way.
Where?
Fiscardo, north, very north, because it wasn't so destroyed
Effect.
by the
Yeah,
earthquake.
by the
Yeah.
earthquake, yeah.
earthquake.
Okay. Excellent.
Must put a star on this. That must be. Because I hate all the new buildings. I hate them.
You hit them.
Yes.
Yeah, you want the old, the
Yes.
classic,
Yes.
the history, the culture. Okay. I'll make sure I go see that then. That's
was-
important to you.
It's very important because how was the houses is fit with the environment. Those are strange UFO on our land. It's just quarter blocks on
Past.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's not. It's
No
not.
relationship.
Yes.
It's not in relationship.
Because the
with
old houses they have everything. It was in. Everything was like must be. So this will be the place that the door opens because the sun coming from here. This will place that the bed because you must sleep not as the dead people sleep in the opposite way.
The opposite way. Okay.
Of the people. They do here must be the kitchen because of this, and here must be that.
The windows, you know,
Yes.
like, yeah.
They are all by a mystical but local way
Yes.
to build them. And now they build houses like that. As I like, as I like. No one cares.
Just everything
Yes.
the same. Just put it there. It's a house.
Yes.
Okay, let's
And also
go.
because the Kefalonians have always the earthquakes, the style of furniture that we use is different.
Yeah.
And you destroy all of this from the globalization of all this shit.
Yeah.
What we can do?
Okay.
Okay? Okay?
That was wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Kostas.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you so much, Kostas.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you so
my-
much.
follow
Oh, don't do that.
Kostas.
Careful.
Ella.
Here.
Ah.
For you.
Here, let me take a
There's
picture.
some
of
on
that.
the other side too. Whichever one you like.
Odyssey. Eh?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.